So are you also capturing your leads from your website form and then you want to add that to your CRM and Google Sheets for the easy tracking? Then this automation is for you. So hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can connect your website form to your CRM and your Google Sheets spreadsheet. Here I've built this automation workflow using Pabbly Connect and we are going to test this once. I'm going to do a form submission on my website form and the person should be created in my Pipedrive and the details should be added to my Google Sheets spreadsheet automatically. So we are going to test this once. For that, I'm going to enter some dummy details in my form submission. So here I'm going to enter my email address as current41lead@pabblytools.com and then I'm going to enter the phone number here. I'm going to click on the submit now. Thanks for submitting the form. The form submission is done. Let me open my Pipedrive. On the left hand side where I can see all the contacts, I'm going to open the contacts and instantly and automatically we have created current lead as the person in Pipedrive. If I open this email address, we can see that we have added this current41lead@pabblytools.com as the email address and this 94 was the phone number. If I open my Google Sheets spreadsheet, this is the lead details which we have automatically added to our spreadsheet. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run. And now to learn how you can also create this, let's start creating this from the scratch. So here in this video, I'm going to show you how I'm going to connect my website form with Google Sheets spreadsheet such that whenever I receive a new form submission from my website form, the lead details are automatically added to my spreadsheet for the easy tracking and then it is also added to my Pipedrive CRM. For this, I'm simply going to build a connection between these three applications using Pabbly Connect. Now this is the landing page of Pabbly and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com in your browser. After browsing the website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, we can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on the sign in, and if you are a new user, click on the sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. You can use these 100 tasks and check whether it fits your business or not, and when you feel ready to upgrade, you can use this code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on your Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Once you pay for this lifetime deal, you get access to all the features that are forever. Here, as I'm an existing user, I'll click on the sign in. Here I've landed towards this all Pabbly apps page. We can see all the Pabbly applications. I'm going to click on this Pabbly Connect Access now. And here I will be landed towards the app dashboard of Pabbly Connect, where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I've created over here. If you want to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow for which I need to click on this create workflow and I have to select my workflow builder. We have this new beta which is modern, faster and more flexible one, and then we have this classic which is a stable and a familiar approach. I'm going to select this new beta and then I'll name this workflow as automatically add website leads to Google Sheets and Pipedrive, and now I'm going to select the folder. Now these are the folders which have been created. I'm going to select it as all automations and then click on create. Here workflow created successfully. Here this box has appeared in front of me where I have to enter a trigger application. Now trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow I want that whenever I receive a new form submission from my website form, the lead details are automatically added to my Google Sheets spreadsheet and the contact is automatically created in my Pipedrive, which means whenever I'm going to receive a new form submission, this complete workflow here will get triggered because trigger basically activates or triggers any workflow. Here in my trigger application, I will be taking a webhook by Pabbly, using which I'm going to build the connection between this Pabbly Connect and my website form. And following this trigger application in my action application, I will be taking this Pipedrive and the Google Sheets. So here in my trigger application, let me quickly take webhook by Pabbly. And in my trigger event, I'm going to select Dash Webhook and then click on Connect. Now I need to make a connection between Pabbly Connect and my website form, for which a webhook URL is provided to me, and this webhook URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my website form with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to copy this webhook URL and I'm going to open the code of this particular website form in a notepad, and there I'm going to insert this webhook URL and save that. So here I have opened the code of my website form in a notepad. Over here you can see this fetch. So I am going to remove this dummy webhook URL which I have already added, and I am going to paste the webhook URL which I have copied from that workflow. Go towards this file and then simply save this. Here I have saved this. Now I'll go back towards my workflow, and over here you can see this waiting for webhook response. So now I need to do a test submission in order to capture the webhook response here in this workflow. In order to do this, I am going to open this website form and I am going to refresh this page once. Over here I'm going to do the form submission, and as I do this form submission, all the details should be captured here in this workflow. If I receive these details in this workflow, then this is going to show us the connection setup which we have created is working fine. So here I'm going to enter some dummy details, like I'm going to enter my name as latest lead, my email address as latest923lead@pabbly.com, and I'm going to enter my phone number here as this one. I'm going to click on the submit now, and thank you for submitting the form. The form submission is done. Let me open my workflow and let's wait for the webhook response here. Here we have captured the response 9 seconds ago. The phone number which we entered was 909090. Name was latest lead. Email address was latest923lead@pabbly.com. Here, as soon as I've done the form submission, I have received that response in this workflow, and this shows the connection setup which we have created is working fine. And now whenever there will be new lead submission or the new form submission, I will start capturing that response here in this workflow. Moving on towards the next step, whenever I receive a new lead, I want to create a person in my Pipedrive. I'm going to click on this add new action step, and in my action application I'm going to search for Pipedrive CRM. In my action event I'm going to select create a person and then click on connect. Now if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection. And now to make this connection, you have to enter the API token. It is written enter your API token here. To get the API token, log into your Pipedrive account, then go towards the profile icon at the top right corner, proceed to personal preference and API. I'm going to follow the same process. Go towards my profile, go towards this personal preference and then click on this API. Here I'm going to simply copy this and I'm going to paste that over here, and I'm going to save this. Here you will see Pipedrive account will be connected to Pabbly Connect, and here it is, connection created successfully. Now I need to enter these details. Now over here I'm not going to enter these details manually. Instead I'm going to map these details. Now if you are an existing user, you already know the importance of mapping, but if you are a new user, here mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static and the information will not change even when you receive the new response. So over here I'm going to enter slash, go towards this webhook by Pabbly, and I'm going to enter the name here. The label will be customer. I'm going to skip this labels field. I have received the phone number, so I'm going to enter the phone number as this 901, and then I'm going to enter the email address here as this one, latest923lead@pabbly.com. I have not received the response of the organization of the owner, so I'll skip this. If you have received the response, you can enter that. Then we have this visible to. I'm going to select it as item owner. Then if you want, you can enter the first name and the last name separately. Here I have already entered the latest lead as the full name, so I'm going to skip this. But over here you see that I have received the response for this latest lead, and I have not received the first name and the last name separately. So if you want to separate this, you have to use text formatter by Pabbly before this action step. You have to select your action event there as split text, and then you can get the first name and the last name separately. I'm going to click on the save and send test request. Here we have received the response. The response is a positive response. I'm going to open my Pipedrive account, and on the left hand side we have this option of contacts. So I'm going to open the contacts, and over here we can see that we have created this latest lead. So if I scroll down, the first name is latest, the last name is lead. Then if I scroll above, I can see the email address which we entered was this, latest923lead@pabbly.com, and then we have this phone number. So the phone number was this 9090. Here, as soon as we have created the person in Pipedrive, we can say the connection setup is working fine till here, and now I want to add the lead details to my Google Sheet spreadsheet. I'm going to click on this add new action step, and in my action application I'm going to search for Google Sheets. In my action event, I'm going to select add new row and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this sign in with Google. Choose your Google account with which you have logged in your Google Sheets spreadsheet, and after that just simply click on this allow to grant away the permissions. Here Google Sheets is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter these details. Now over here you can see that I have created 3 fields, and as soon as I select the spreadsheet from this drop down website form lead, you will see all all these fields will appear here, and here it is. Now I'm going to map the full name which I have received from the response, which is this one. The email address was this one, and then the phone number was this one. So we are going to follow the same process of mapping itself. After adding all these details, click on the save and send test request. Here we have received the response. Let me open my spreadsheet and check whether we have added all the details there or not. So here we have added all the details. The full name was latest lead, email address was latest923lead@pabblyconnect.com, and this was the phone number. So now to summarize, we took Webbook by Pabbly as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect. We received the new form submission, and then we want to add that to Pipedrive. We took Pipedrive as an action application, made connection with Pabbly Connect, entered all the required details, executed this workflow, and created the person in my Pipedrive account. After that, I wanted to add all the details to my Google Sheet spreadsheet, so I took my action application as that, executed this workflow, and finally created the lead. This is how this automation workflow is going to run. And now if you have any doubts, you can comment down this video below. We will try to resolve it as soon as possible. Before you go, if you plan to upgrade, do not forget to use the code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on your Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.